Alright, it's time once again for more Once Human. Today will be our last YouTube stream. Tomorrow we'll be doing some 7 Days to Die over on Twitch. If you're interested in that, there's always a link down in the description. But today we're going to be finishing off the Blackfell region, and then we're going to be hopefully taking down a few more bosses. How far we make it. Hello Tashi, how are you? We've already cleared all the ones we needed to, did manage to get all of our Primors done. We'll do some more if we see them pop up. I do need to log in briefly tomorrow to get my territory purification done, but like there's not going to be enough content to do streaming with, and so we're just gonna call streaming for the week here on YouTube. Like I said, we'll be back next week starting on Sunday to do whatever this lunar event is going to be on a new server, which is hopefully going to be good. I'm really hoping that it's going to be good. We're going to have, it's unfortunately going to be the same map. It's going to be the same content, I think, with just some added extras in. And I'm hoping it adds something significant to the game enough to warrant playing a whole lot, because I am looking forward to something different being in the game. I'm okay, Tashi. Icarus, how are you today? Okay, so yeah, with all of that out the way, let's go ahead and get started here. As you can see, I did clear these out. I logged in for a while there and also got my fishing stuff out of the way, so we have some extra crates. Those will reset, yeah, tomorrow, so we can use those, and we can go ahead and do our territory purification, which should get us most of these completed. And then the next one is next week. So we've got all that to do. But let's see, we've got 46,000 saved up. I'm sure there's people with a lot more, but I spent a bunch of points trying to get that new system done, where you can go into here and claim a bunch of points. We got a new camo. We got an emblem token. So we can unlock, like, I think it's better if I just show you. These are what you spend an emblem token on. You can unlock, like, here's how many metas you've killed with this gun. Here's how many enemies you've defeated. Things like that. It's not anything too crazy. I think I did it for this gun as well. Ice crystals triggered almost 3,000. Haven't killed any metas with it. I haven't done it with this gun yet, but we'll save that for a new gun once we decide what that's going to be. At any rate, we've got this building here to do. We've got this one up here to do. Today I turned 44. You're not much older than I am. But yes, happy birthday today, buddy. I hope that you've had a fantastic birthday. I have no idea how that system works. It's an achievement system. It's basically the only thing that you do with it is just to show off how much you've done in the game. And as you level it up, you can unlock little badges to put on your profile to say, hey, I've completed this in the game, and I've gotten this achievement and that achievement. It's just like an extreme long-term goal thing that doesn't actually give you any rewards other than being able to put, if you go into here, you can put a little marker up here underneath your profile that people can see whenever they check your profile. Also, I think that audio is a little loud, so we're going to turn that down. It's nothing too crazy, Tashi. You don't really have to pay any attention to it. It'll just level up as you play. But you need like 10,000 ice crystals exploded or something crazy like that. This is not going to keep being a thing, is it? It ran perfectly fine earlier today. I wonder if I have my streaming stuff up too high. Because I upgraded the some of the effects to try to make the streaming quality look a little bit better on YouTube. And maybe I went too far, I'm thinking, is what happened. As I'm looking at it on the stream, and it does look better, but having it crash every 5 seconds, disconnect every 5 seconds isn't great. Might tone it back a little bit. You didn't change the look of my house, did you? I did. I ran over and painted your house because it wasn't painted. I absolutely painted your house.
Oh, come on, buddy, let's dance!
Yes, Tashi, I painted your house. If you don't like it, you can always remove the paint jobs.
Come on, guys, we got a job to do!
Really? You're only joking. No, I really painted your house. Why? I didn't change anything else. I only painted it. No, it looks great. I was just wondering who did it. No, yeah, that was me. Cause I got like 3 new paints today, and was like in the middle of your house. I was like, heck with it. Maybe she'll like a house painting job done. Because I got, which one was it? I think it was this light gray cement floor that I got. And then I got this off-white latex paint. And where was it? This brick paint. This yellow brick. Logged in, thought I was in a different house. Yeah, sorry. No, that was me.
Come on, guys! We got a job to do!
I hardly get paints. Oh. Yeah, they're rare, but because I do so many Blackfell runs, I always end up with a ton of random blueprints that I don't need, so I always scrap those and get paints every now and again. I get a couple a season. It seems like they're less rare this season for some reason, or I'm just getting lucky.
Getting tired of living? I'm happy. I'm gonna blow you sky high. I live, die, and I'm gonna blow you sky high!
Ugh. We might pause halfway through the stream so I can edit that. I don't know why it's just affecting the game. You'd think it'd be crashing out my stream, but according to OBS and Discord and all the other stuff I have open, it's not affecting anything except for the game, which is really, really odd. I gotta find this last weapon crate. I thought it was in there. It's not. Oh, I just got another print white hexagon tiles. I don't need that. I already got the white roofing tiles.
Blow you sky high. Wait there! Come on, guys, we got a job to do.
Ow. Internet died earlier and I just got off. Yeah. Soul's been having issues as well with his internet, but it's because the area he lives in right now is having a bunch of storms, and there's a bunch of power lines down. Oh my God, get off my foot. Where do you keep coming from? Just fall down.
Did you hear that?
Oh my God. Is it gonna full crash me? Yeah, I think it's done. All right. In that case, we're just gonna it full locked up the game because it did that. So we're just gonna close that fully. As a side note, when I do this, you may need to refresh the stream on YouTube because I have to edit this. So let me edit it. Should be back up. It usually doesn't take long because I didn't end the stream, so it didn't cancel the broadcast. I just had to disconnect the streaming software and reconnect it. But just in case the stream is behind, all you have to do is refresh the page and it should catch you right back up to where live is. But it may not have affected anything. It should, however, affect my ability to continue to stream properly. Ow, 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 stop shooting me before I log back in. Jeez. Ah, here it is. I knew it was one of these tall buildings. For some reason your stream was not on my homepage. I don't know why that would be. If you were logged into your homepage for quite a while, then it won't show up automatically. You have to refresh the page every now and again. Otherwise, it's only going to remember what was there previously when you logged into it. But, hi, Gene. How are you today? Those roads of yours clear up yet? Internet doing better? I assume it is. Usually internet and electricity and things like that are some of the first things to come back after they've been down for a while. Keep refreshing it. I don't know why then. I did miss the last stream. It's not really a big deal, buddy. I'm always appreciative when people stop by, but, you know, it's not mandatory. Every little bit helps, though, especially when you're a small creator like I am. Oh, for the YouTube purposes in general, I have been reaching out to a developer to try to get a key for... oh my god. I turned it down. Why are you still doing this? I don't know. It just doesn't like me streaming at the same time for whatever reason. But I'm not turning it any lower than it is. It's at a 3500 bit rate down from 4K, and any lower than that and it's really gonna affect the stream's quality. I'm not doing that. I'll just have to put up with Once Human being finicky AF for some reason. Yes, but it still chucks around. Okay, well, yeah, that's to be expected. There's one of those things going on. Let's go hit that too. Fuel depleted. No, 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 no. That's not how this goes. What are we supposed to do here? Oh, just kill the enemies? Alright. Wow! Make sure we grab up all these tungsten arrows. There we go. Some more platinum. Is the screen still shaking? That bug's gotta go, man. Got overwhelmed by and second to last boss. Second to last boss? Which one was that? That's the it's the one with the 2 orbs that you have to do, right? The butterfly doesn't auto attack and will fly up and just smack the target. It also highlights weak points on the enemies, and it also increases weak spot damage by like 20% while the highlight is going on. So it does a lot of things. And if you have one of the variations, it also increases by 5 to 10% your weak spot damage or your elemental damage at random. So every time an elemental damage thing happens, there's a chance that it can increase that by 10%. Every time you hit a weak spot, it has a chance to do that by 10%. So it's pretty good. The blue butterfly is amazing. We need food and water. Oh, I don't have any food on me. Except for bread. So I guess we're having some bread. We have the blue one. Yeah, the blue one is really good. There's also a Starry Night one. I think that one is fairly similar, but its stats are not as good. I think the Starry Night one determines based off of nighttime rather than uses. I think that's the only thing about the crossbow that's not the greatest is the attack speed on it. Also, it feels like you have to hit chest shots instead of headshots in order to make the explosion happen, which is kind of lame. Kind of defeats the purpose of it being a crossbow. I don't know if that's actually the case, but like it feels like it. The shoulders are weak spots on this dude? Why am I going for headshots then? I didn't know that. What is that sideways scoop, bruh? What are you doing? Hot. It's dead, Jim. Better back up. Hey, stop what you're doing. Oh, butterfly got him. Kid's going to Hogwarts Legacy. I hear the game was okay. I'm just not into Harry Potter junk, man. Like, it doesn't... Nothing about that world interests me. So I never really paid any attention to it. If it had been like a really good MMO or something, I'd been like, yeah, I'm in. Like, to be honest, I don't know anything about Dune either. But I fully intend to play that one as soon as it comes out. Just because it's an MMO. See if the gameplay is any good. See what the grind is all about. My real concern is that game's being touted as being a PvP type game, where certain zones in the game are going to be like full loot situations where they can even take your armor. And I don't think that that's something that I'm going to stick around and play for very long. Like, just full stop. Like, that doesn't sound fun to me. But I'm willing to give it a shot and see if that's actually the case or if I misunderstood something. And most games with a movie franchise linked to them typically come out pretty bad. And if they're made by high-tier developers, at least lately, the trend has been to come out as complete garbage and then fix it later. And for an MMO, that's pretty much deadly. If you don't come out the gate swinging, the game pretty much dies instantly. Most people don't give games a second chance. Like, it's just fact. And if your player base isn't coming back to your game whenever you're an MMO, that's a lot of money down the drain, man. A lot of money. MMO is expensive to make.
I hope I'm mistaken. There! Now! So! Take cover! Now! I'm reloading! Cover me! I'm reloading!
I do like it with the Hogwarts stuff. Yeah, I tried watching like the first movie or two. Like, I was never a fan of. I never read the books, But I watched the first movie or two, the Harry Potter stuff, because my wife wanted to watch it, and I was like, nah, not for me. I felt bored from beginning to end. By the second one, I was actually getting pretty fairly annoyed at the whole thing. Wasn't great. I just sort of gave up on it. Aren't most games like that rush to get out? No, not at all. Most indie games come out in excellent quality. Unless they're scam games that just rehash a bunch of other people's work in order to make money. Valheim, for example, came out in an amazing state. Stardew Valley, another great one. More recently, like the Risk of Rain series has come out pretty darn good. Some of Enshrouded more recently came out. Fantastic. Like, indie games typically don't have higher-ups telling them, oh, you have to get this game out and make sure you make us lots of money. So they're able to take their time and make sure that their passion project actually comes out looking good. Because again, most people don't give video games a second try after it comes out like garbage. So indie developers have to work twice as hard to make sure that their game and product comes out immaculate in order to make any money with the project that they've created. So like, indie games just have more soul, man. They're so good. I haven't purchased a AAA game in years. Years and years, because I am tired of games coming out like absolute garbage. I don't have $80 to spend every week on something that's going to be absolute trash. If there's something I'm really, really interested in, I'll wait for reviews from people who have far more money than I do to go and check that stuff out. Unless there's like a beta that they put out that I can try it. But even then, I don't purchase the game for like a year after it's out. Because like there's been plenty of times where like there's a new Call of Duty beta and the beta comes out and it's fantastic and it runs well and there's like no latency, and then 2 months later when the game actually releases, it's 100% broke. Like why is the game running so bad? If it was an open beta, you'd figure that there would be a lot more people doing that than paying for the game and running it. But somehow they managed to mess that stuff up every single time. So here, look, Tashi was talking earlier. She said, "Why is my house painted?" I'm gonna go show you what I did, just so that way people have reference. See, we gave her a nice dark roof, and she's got some brick. Oh, that's an alligator. Why is there an alligator on your porch? Painted up her sidewalk. Got some nice light colored walls outside. And then gave her a nice redwood floor. Some nice wallpaper. Some tile ceilings. Yeah, I painted it up. Now it looks nice and bright in here. It was dark and dreary before. And it looks like she put up like 1,000,000 lights for some reason. I don't know why that is. She put out a lot of lights. Not a huge fan of that light. I like, let's see. These are the lights I use. That's the one I use. This one's nice. House flipper. I mean, there's not much to flip in a square building, but I put some paint on it. Because it was dark. Yeah. Yeah, I can see somebody's afraid of the dark over here. But we'll do a quick blackfell run since we're here. See. Paper doll. No. You fall down. There you go. See if we can get some more formulas today. No! Stop it! Simple long desk. I don't think that was a formula, though. It's just a regular one. Get your butt in that pool. Right. And then take you out. Go grab some more loot. Surprise! You're always in here with your back turned, buddy. Might not want to do that anymore. Oh, hi. Get out of the doorway. Canned food, we'll eat one of those. Gotta get our food and water up. Oh my god. It's like the game can't remember how many items I'm picking up or something. Ow. Frozen fish for the win. Wall vines. Again, I don't think that one was a formula. That was just a decorative piece. Yeah, wall vines. Gone, gone, gone. Get rid of that. Gone. I did get these wall vines, but I already have all these formulas. There's a lot of formulas I'm still missing, which is why I try to gather a bunch and then break them down for coins. One of the cool things about this map in particular, when you open up those mysterious crates, the ones that run around and look like monsters whenever you locate them, occasionally they'll have formulas in them for like this sign and this sign and that sign and that one and that one. They'll also have formulas for all of these little decorative pieces, the little toys. You can take and scrap these, and they give you a ton of coins that you can go and turn in. I think each one of those is worth 10. So every season, you can get a ton of free formula coins that you can then turn in and potentially unlock a bunch more new formulas, which is what I did just recently. And was able to get a couple new paints and one new decorative piece. What was it? It's like a table or something. Can't remember what it was. It was some sort of... There's a table, I think. Yeah, tables. It was this. It was an industrial long table. They keep calling these long tables and dining tables. These are short tables. I want a table that goes from like this pillar to that pillar. Like a huge table. It's nice and tall. That you can like entertain half the server on. Surprise, buddy. Prime War begins. Okay, we'll go do that Prime War next. But since it just started, we have 5 minutes until it actually goes off. So let's finish off the hotel over here. Can't you place two together? I can, but they're still like as high as my ankle. Like they're short and they're ugly and not very ornate and they're not very long. All you're doing is putting two tables together. It's different. Just deal with the facts. Did you see the post I sent you on Discord, by the way? Hey, there's another formula. It's for a painting. Yeah, you're going to be able to... You'll be able to change that here soon. I didn't see the reply. I was busy. Meaning I was playing another game. But yeah, you can, it sounds like they're going, it's going to be just like they did with the server transfer thing. You're going to get like one free ticket to do it once. But if you want to do it multiple times, you're going to have to pay for it. Like with real world cash. So... take advantage while you can. I'm so annoyed. I hate when people do this. Well, now you have no wall there because I'm not getting stuck because you put up so many walls that people can't get out. And then you made them into glass.
Deviants, mayflies, whatever they are, I want them found. I need backup!
Oh my god, just give me your feet. There, now let's go shoot the boss. There we go. Somehow I made it on the list just shooting it with a crossbow, so yay. Let's see. Yeah, see, we got 5 formulas just from that last run. That was pretty good. What was I doing? Oh, right. I need to go into here. Go ahead and use up a bunch of those. Atomic Snail. Still playing PoE 2? Yes. I'm still playing Path of Exile. It's an MMO after all. You can play it for as long or as little as you need. Although I did finish recording the campaign for it, so that's edited down and has been uploaded and should premiere here the end of the month, I believe. Go 7 more, which gives me an opportunity to craft 1 more. A chair? A swivel chair. Iron swivel chair. Okay. That's one I already got. If you ever want to start playing Path of Exile, let me know, but it didn't sound like you were too interested in it. There's some more acid. Turn these into tier 2, tier 3. Got it. How many of those do I even have? Well, let's scrap this stuff real quick, and then we'll put that away and check. Bam. We're not going to keep any of this junk. Don't need that either, or that. Lost track of time. Yeah, it's very easy to get lost in a game like that. Very, very easy to get lost. Biomissiles. We're not going to bother. We're not going to be here for more than a couple more days. We're not going to bother. Put that away. Put all these away. We have 62. So we should have enough to go ahead and do our territory purification. So that's good. I'm not going to do that today, though. Because this doesn't reset until tomorrow. So we'll do that tomorrow. And then the phase change happens in 3 days. So on the 17th, we'll be able to do that. Chased by a mob along the whole map on the beach. It's probably that lady that spits fire, if I had to assume. She's difficult to kill early on, especially since that game doesn't have the same kind of mechanics. The very first Path of Exile, whenever you get trapped by an enemy, there's no like having skill in order to kill the enemy. It's if you've gotten lucky enough to get the appropriate gear to kill the enemy. Whereas in Path of Exile 2, because there's actual dodge mechanics and things like that, you could very easily kill a boss whenever you're underleveled and undergeared, as long as you know how to dodge the mechanics. So that game the Path of Exile 2 feels so much better to play. Path of Exile 2 also, rather than having to click on the ground, you can actually use your WASD, you can use a controller, you can use keyboard mouse stuff. There's a lot of key bindings. They also have a ton of new like ways to level that are more streamlined and are a lot easier for new players to understand. Like Path of Exile 2, unless you have somebody sitting next to you that's played the game for a long time, it's going to be very difficult, if not next to impossible, to learn all of the mechanics. It's going to take you a while to pick all that information up, and it's going to be very overwhelming. So you have to really work at that. If it's not something that you're interested in on doing, then probably your best bet would be to just not really worry about that game too much. The Path of Exile 2 is so much easier on new players. And not really a fan of that one. This one's pretty cute. I like this one. Trying to see if there's a different hairstyle I want to do. This one's not bad either. I really like the look of this one. It's kind of goth chick. This one right here is the one I've been using. That one's kind of cute too. Pigtails are always fun. And then there's these ones from the shop. That one's not too bad. Nice short curly hair. That one. Now that's very pretty. What does this one come from? Wow, that's some long hair, buddy. Well, I really want that one. Where does that come from? Does it say? Oh, you have to pay money for it? Where's it at? What set is that from? Must be a new one. I really like that one. I'll have to keep that one in mind for another time. Going AFK for dinner time. See you soon. Alright, buddy. Have yourself a good one. Appreciate you stopping in as always, my friend. Alright, so what is next? What is next? Oh, there's another Prime War going on. Okay, we'll do that then. From the last update? Oh, was it? Okay. Well, that's why I haven't seen it before. I really like that one. Oh, Ravenous Hunter's almost dead. RIP. We didn't get here in time. I didn't think it would die that fast. Jeez. No, that didn't work. Not gonna get points that way. I can't even do damage to it from this far away. There we go. Probably not going to get enough on it to get a reward for it. Unfortunate. Yeah, well, we can at least go collect our arrows. That's okay. I got some stuff for it, just for showing up. I'll take it. I'm glad we can still get our arrows back after events like that. Let's see. We still need 2 more crisis events for today. Let's go jump around worlds and see if we can't find 2 in other worlds. Oh, and we can help people out with things like this, because why not? We'll do that at the same time. Try to get some public crisis stuff done, though. Oh, you just wanted one person to come help you? Sure, well, why not? Let's see. Have some toast real quick. You're immune already, buddy? You don't need to bother shooting the ads, my friend. The ads be useless. He's immune again. Pushing his phases fast. Oh, got me, Jim. You gonna shoot his other side, buddy? Come on down. Stopped firing because I assumed the other player was going to be doing something with it, but I guess not. GG. Crossbow is fun and all, but I don't know that it's the greatest main weapon. What, you trying to farm doggos or something? Sure, I'll run a couple more with you. What is happening? Immune again. Grab my arrows. Unless you're doing the sniper thing, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think there's probably a mod that I'm using improperly. I know there's a mod that's supposed to give you a chance to not consume ammo whenever you hit a weak spot. But I can't remember which mod that is. Need to figure that out. Either way, I'm just sort of toying around with this current build. I'm not really even taking it seriously, because if I was, I wouldn't be using the elemental armor. What you're supposed to be using is the lone wolf in order to really be doing some good damage with the bomber, I think. At least that's what I think. I haven't looked really much into it. I'm kind of hoping that the new armor or new weapons are really good. I know the exploding gun thing they stole from Borderlands, which, that's fine. That's a fun mechanic. You run out of ammo and you throw the gun and blow it up to get a little bit of extra explosive damage in there. That's kind of cool. And then there's the lightning crossbow, which looks kind of fun. Willing to give that one a chance, which is why I'm messing with crossbow for this short 2 weeks. How are shotguns in this game? Shotguns. Well, it depends. The real problem with the game is that most of the elemental effects in the game don't work on bosses. So it's really more a matter of what you want to use the shotguns for. If you're planning on using it as a primary weapon against bosses, like, you're really going to have to pick and choose what type you want to use. Like, there's an ice shotgun that can slow enemies down, which is good if you're trying to clear dungeons and silos and stuff like that solo that has a lot of ads. You can clear those out pretty quickly. If you have a fire shotgun, you can stand at mid-range rather than being up close, and you can light a bunch of enemies on fire and just let their health tick down while you focus on your primary weapon for killing the boss. For me, the main shotgun that I usually end up using is that the fast gunner shotgun. That's one that I thoroughly enjoy using. That gun can put out a couple million damage in just a matter of a couple clips. But the problem being is that one has a huge spread on it. So you have to be like basically hugging the boss in order to do any damage with it. And when it comes to enemies or building out specs for it, you have to build it with a ton of accuracy, because accuracy tightens the spread of a crossbow, or shotgun rather. And at mid-range, there's usually like 6 shots, I think maybe it's 5 shots that comes out of the gun, and there's usually a chance that you'll miss 2 bullets, even like from as far as I am to that wall, which is a very short distance. There's a chance that you'll miss 1 or 2 bullets out of or pellets out of every shot, so that's not great. Some of the other shotguns are pretty good at having a tighter spread, but it doesn't do as much damage, and instead you're relying on elemental damage to actually get you through. So, like, it varies. Shotguns work really, really well. Like, they can be both main weapons and secondary weapons. It's just a matter of your play style, which is another thing I really like about this game. Like, there are, for sure, like any other MMO type game, a meta that's like, this weapon with this build is the weapon that's going to do the most damage in the entire game. But, like, I don't like playing like that. I've never liked playing like that. Matter of fact, I hate playing like that. I refuse to allow other people to dictate how I play my goddamn game. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna play and have fun, and typically I'm never at the bottom of the damage barrel, because just having a great build isn't always the best means of being able to do damage. Knowing when to fire, when to run, and how to dodge mechanics typically plays a huge role in your overall DPS. So, like, taking all those things into account, I typically do okay. I'm not, like, the greatest at anything. I'm definitely above average, but I'm nowhere near as good as a lot of these crazy players out there. But I get by and do good enough damage to be useful and have fun at the same time. So that's all that matters to me. For this set of 2 weeks, though, I just don't care. Like, I'm just trying to get through today. Yay, I made it to the top of the chart again. 676,000 damage. Top of the DPS charts. I did it. And I'm not even trying. Stop shooting me! God! Oh, hi. Let's see. Like, I've done this map, this story, this scenario probably 7 times now. I'm just burnt. Hey, by the wind, we got another new deviation for the season. Essentially, I'm trying to get through this and have some fun and relax and try a couple new things. And then move on to the new scenario with the lunar event and have some fun with that. But I've done everything that this game has to offer except for one of the scenarios, which is a PvP scenario, and their PvP is awful. Because of the server latency issues and the imbalance of the weapons and the prevalence of hackers in multiplayer games in general, not just this game, but in multiplayer games at large, like, I don't have fun in PvP anyway, and then to add in all this game's extra issues, like, it's awful. And I think PvP was supposed to be like a huge main focus for this game, and they're failing their audience like big time. Because originally there were server issues, and then there was the FPS drop issues, and then there was server crashing issues, and now that a lot of those have been fixed, they're outright refusing to change the imbalance issues. Certain guns with the appropriate build can one-tap an enemy every single time, or permanently stun you, or permanently lock you into place, and there's no way to counter these items. On top of the fact that people playing on lower resolutions can see you through every single tree, or people playing on high resolutions can stand behind a rock and be invulnerable, but the player standing 5 feet away can't see the rock as actually being rendered in. Like, I could go on and on. Like, it's terrible. That had to have been the worst PvP experience I've ever played, and I played that scenario all the way through and hated every minute of it. Like, never again will I pick up a PvP scenario in this game. Like, never again. If you want to go PvE and turn on your PvP flag and fight players just for fun or fight your friends, like, I absolutely encourage you to do so. Because I have a lot of fun doing the PvP events that are on the PvE servers. Like, those, being able to do friendly ones where you don't lose items is nice, because you can just have a good time and not worry about losing things because the server breaks. You know what I mean? Like, you can have a lot of fun with that kind of stuff. Me and my buddy Soul, that play together a lot, and by Soul I mean Gene, who was just here in chat. Him and I go and do a lot of the PvP events, and it's absolutely a good time. But, like, to do it competitively is awful. Get on the bus. Come here, bus. No, not that. No, not that. This. Doesn't matter. Hop. Pew. that's not working. Moving on. Oh wait, it's a new week. We should be able to get Hale's House should be available. People are just spamming this Prime War. I don't get it. Does the bus wander around the whole map? No. So there's a bus that spawns and walks from here down to here, and there's another bus that spawns and wanders from here down to here, and there's another bus that wanders around over here. There's another bus that spawns and wanders around somewhere down here. Where was it? There's multiple buses, long story short. And they all spawn in a different location and follow a fixed path. And each bus has a different level and gives different items. And you can go and collect from the bus once a day. Usually people loot it for like gasoline and the crystals. And you get those every day. For the extra rewards. That didn't work. Alright. Let's try a different location. Higher the map, better the rewards? Yes. Usually, if you go up to Blackfell, you'll get the best loot.
Who's there? Did you hear that? Avoiding direct confrontation! Neutralize with fire! I hope I'm mistaken. Did you...
There we go. That should get us an extra 100 points. Unless we didn't kill enough of them. Let's go break our legs a little bit. We should be able to get more. Let's go right here. Whee! Oh, that was oh, that was too much. And now I don't have a way to get myself up. I didn't realize I was out of those. Oh well, we'll wait and see if anybody comes to save me. Dead. Oh, we lost some water and some ammo that I'm never going to use. I did not realize we were out of those things. We'll go see if anybody stole my stuff or if I can get them back. That's one thing that you can do as well. Even on PvE, you can steal other players' items. Which still seems odd. There, got our stuff back. But we lost our points. They fired 3 shots and missed all 3. Rip. Come on. I'm gonna have to repair my gear after this. Or my weapon at least. Blow up and damage me so I can heal myself. That didn't work. You did it wrong. I think I'm the only one shooting this thing. I'm gonna die as soon as that blows up. About to be bad news. Yeah, we're we're bad news. You definitely were. Almost 1,000,000 damage that time. Hey, on the leaderboard again. I don't understand how, because I did second highest damage. Yay! That's what I mean though. Like, even if you don't try to make a good build, like, you could still get high enough damage to compete with other players. Like, it doesn't take a lot. You just got to make sure you're hitting the weak spots and things like that, and doing what you can to make sure that your effects trigger. But even without that, I've been managing to do just fine. But speaking of, let's see. Was it a pants mod? What was it? It was a magazine mod, I think. That's supposed to do that. Weapon damage 5%. Every 5 bullets consumed in a magazine grants 4%. No, that's not it. This one? For the first 3 hits after reloading, no. That's not it either. What about this one? After killing an enemy, you feel 2 bullets. No, that's not it either. I can't remember what it is. After critical hit with a non-melee weapon, crit damage up to... That's a pretty good one. Effect removed upon reloading. The only thing I don't like, I hate this resilience perk on any of these. That one can get deleted. Or resonance, rather. It's pretty terrible. For most builds. I'm sure there's a way to make use of it. I haven't found one. But I could use some room in here because just scrolling through all this stuff is about a pain. Just a reason to get rid of them. Rampage, violent, precision. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'll go through those another time. Just clear out a bunch of stuff. The hat can have gun mods or magazine mods. When emptying oh, that might not be. What am I using? I'm not using that, am I? Am I really using that? No, I'm using this for the hat. I don't know why this says equipped. Fire rate plus 10%. It's not bad. Yeah. I either don't have the mod or I either don't have the mod after reloading critical hit. That's not a bad one. It's actually a pretty good one for this build. Let's no, not scrap. I want to lock that one, unlock this one. Resets on the next reload. Yeah, see, like, there's a lot to consider with a lot of these different ones, and I don't know. The only one I've really done a lot of research on is Fast Gunner, because, like, the Memento pistol is my favorite. Absolute favorite gun. This one, just, you can do 60k damage with just one bullet. And the gun reloads if you do enough damage. Plus, if you trigger Fast Gunner, you can fire the thing basically like a machine gun. You can do millions of damage as long as you're hitting weak spots. And it's just a lot of fun to use. The real problem is, because of the way the gun's built, it usually takes 1 to 2 shots to kill an ad, but there's so many ads in most of these bosses once you get to pro tier that it's hard to keep up with the fire rate of the revolver. So you end up needing to have a secondary weapon, which is usually like an LMG or a shotgun. And you burn through a lot of ammo with the Fast Gunner perk, which increases attack speed. The Frost Vortex one is really nice for taking out big groups of ads. But seeing that there's a lightning shotgun, I'm hoping that that one's decent at taking out ads. I want to see how far you can make the lightning reach. If it doesn't hit groups of enemies that are semi-close together, then it's not going to be very useful. But why would they do that? But why would they do anything in this game? So, like, I gotta see how it all fits together once I have the weapons actually in game, because they did put out the information about what the weapons are gonna do and stuff like that. They posted it on Twitter, I think yesterday. But things could always change between now and then. I want to see the final product in my hands before I make a decision on how I'm going to build it out. I have a general idea. And I want to toy with it for a little bit. I already have the elemental gear. So I might just go with that. Let's see. I think I got all of the Lone Wolf set as well, in case it's crit related. Yeah, I got all the Lone Wolf stuff. Let's see. The Ravager stuff increases weak spot, which is usually what I like to use for geez, my brain, for fast gunner. Lone Wolf's not bad. You get a little bit of magazine capacity. Which is what I should probably be using for this crossbow, but I just, again, I'm at that point where it's like, meh, just sort of waiting for new stuff to come out. And then there is this Blackstone set, which heat and cold resist. I don't know. I'll never end up using that. Or increased elemental damages based on temperature, rather. Why are we just spamming this same Prime War? I don't get the point. Maybe it's just me. I don't get the point. What I want to do is I'm gonna go run to the restroom, and then we're gonna take on some of the silos, and then just for fun. And then after that, we'll go and do something else. Go ahead and get rid of that. Nobody ever purchases those, to my knowledge, anyway. Oh wait, did we ever... Hold on, before I walk away and go take a quick break, I wanted to see... Do we have everything calibrated yet? No, this needs one more calibration. There, the crossbow is 10 now. 6, 6, 6, 6... 6 and 6. Okay, now we have everything calibrated. I suppose I could calibrate my fish. There we go, calibrate the fish, because why not? No tungsten, that's why not. Also looks like I need to repair it. I need ice to repair it. Not max. Deposit. Just put a little bit in there just to make sure that we always have repair materials for our fish. Not craft, repair. Bam. Okay, good. Then we do have some currency. Oh wait, what's this? Ember? Fast gunner. We want armor. Maybe we could look it up from here. Weapon, melee, elemental, status, weak spot, crit. 20th shrapnel. Fast gunner stacks. Shrapnel. See, I don't have very many of these ones. So is it just pants and headpiece? Magazine empty, status damage, effect stacks, weapon damage, every 5 bullets, can't do that with a crossbow. First 3, can't do that with a crossbow. Reload rampage, after killing 2 enemies, don't care. Yeah, I thought it was a mod that you equipped. Reloading an empty magazine capacity plus 30%. I mean, the capacity might be nice. I don't know if that gives us an opportunity to have... I don't know if you can get 2 bullets for it. I wonder. Hold on. This one gets capacity and reload speed, so let's equip that. Will it reload a second bullet? No. What is my status? So if we go to details... Magazine capacity of 1. Status melee. See, my stats are all over the place. That's part of the problem of just throwing together any random pieces of gear. You really have to focus on a specific damage type in order to actually make use of any of these. Status damage, torso damage reduction, accuracy, stability. See, when I do my fast gunner builds, usually I focus on weak spot, and my weak spot is usually over 200%. And that's usually what you want, is to focus on one primary stat to make your secondary effect work properly. If you're doing fast gunner, you want to be able to hit those weak spots, which triggers your fast gunner to work more. If you want bomber, usually you want crit in order to make that stuff work more often or do more damage when it does go off. Elemental builds usually aren't as good. You can also use the delay build, which makes it so that way the bomber goes off late, but the longer the delay between it triggering and actually exploding makes it do more damage. Like, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. You can really build out a set to play the way you want. And that's one of the things that drew me to the game. The gameplay itself is pretty good. The only thing that I'm griping about right now with the game is that I've done everything. And I'm just ready to do some more stuff. But that's usually how it works with most MMOs. So, like, it's not a once human thing. It's an MMO thing. I enjoy and love MMOs. But, like, after you get through one set of content, you're just ready to see something different. And it's usually a while before you have the opportunity to see anything different because they have to develop it. And so, like, you're grinding out the current set of content and then regrinding out the current set of content and then regrinding out the current set of content to continue to unlock pieces of gear that you can use for the next set of content. And that's how it works with all MMOs. Like, that's not something I'm upset about. It's just, I am ready. And as soon as they announced the new one, I was ready. Like, I'm just... but it's only a couple days, so we don't have anything to worry about there. At any rate, yes, I am going to be right back. Run to the restroom, and then we're going to go run some silos, try to take out some bosses and things like that. Maybe do some more Prime Wars, see what's going on the server. But yeah, be right back. Alright, let's go ahead and continue here. What should we do first? I guess we can jump over to Tashi's place and see if the house is reset yet. I don't think so. I think it's like every 3 hours or something like that, so we can only do it once per stream, unfortunately. But going through and getting all this stuff is usually a good idea. No, it hasn't reset. Alright, that's fine. We'll swing by town and teleport from there to Decent Mouse. I already fought the doggo a couple times. The Primeware and Quicksand. Okay, I guess we'll do that. I kind of wish that would highlight or something. You know what I mean? Like, you really have to be scanning chat to see that. That should pop up in the team channel or something. Personal opinion. Crunch. Should make some food at some point too, because we have like nothing. And while we wait for this to start, we can gather some ores, I think. Use some water as well. We are low to out of tungsten. But yeah, as a reminder, tomorrow we're going to be over on Twitch. There is a link down in the description for my Twitch channel. And we're going to be doing some 7 Days to Die. Now, my Twitch streams are always 18 plus. YouTube, usually whenever I do anything over here, is always more of a PG to PG for 13 type deal. Try to keep the language and materials that we stream a little bit on the tamer side, because the way YouTube works as far as promoting your channel is very against strong language. So like, if you're not trying to be very PC and trying to be like overly polite, things like that, you get lost in the algorithm and you can't grow out your channel, and it's very frustrating the way they run things. But at the same time, I am enjoying myself over here at YouTube, so I'm going to continue to toe the company line, as it were. But at the same time, we use Twitch to do some stronger language and some games that have some dismemberment, because they don't allow that here on YouTube without a heavy amount of censoring. So some more mature rated games usually we stream over there. We'll also stream some other random stuff, but 7 Days to Die is definitely one of my favorite survival games. So we do a lot. 7 days. I'm currently working towards trying to get to at least day 100 before we start streaming other things over there. A friend of mine's been asking me to play a couple different games, and I have a friend who streams over here on YouTube occasionally that's been asking me to play some Forever Skies with him, so we might do some of that as well. Just a lot of things going on. I think the next game I'm going to be recording, though, is that, jeez, my brain is blanking, Aloft. It's a more casual survival game, but I've played a lot of the alphas and betas for that one. It's a fantastic indie game, and I'm hoping that a lot of people play it and enjoy it, because it deserves to do well. It's one of those that I've been following for a long time. Here we go. $600,000. Yay, I did it. I made it on the list. Fourth highest damage. Take it. Better than nothing. Let's grab our arrows back. Good deal. See, this is the problem with the crates from Prime Wars. They all give that resonance, and they're not great. Let's see. That one's got power surge on it. Power surge. What are they all, armor mods? Precision. Deal 1 instance of elemental damage, and it gives you crit effect stacks. This one has double. This one does elemental damage, increased weak spot. Deal 1 instance of elemental damage, crit. That one's actually pretty good, because it gives the same thing. But you have to actually be dealing the damage. And I don't think it counts every time something ticks. So like if you hit something with fire, the fire's initial hit is what gives you the bonus. I don't think every time the fire ticks 1 point, it gives you an instance. I think you have to reignite the enemy in order for it to give you an instance. So it makes it difficult for that to actually stack up. You have to have like that. You have to have like the pistol that with the infinite bomber build on it. Like things like that work really well for resonance, I think, but I also think that there's better ways to utilize resonance or utilize that build beyond resonance. Let's see, what is this? Forsaken Giant. Why don't we go do one of those? But yeah, I've not seen a good use for resonance yet. I should look it up at some point to see if there's anybody utilizing builds like that at all. Let's see. Yeah, we've about 45 minutes left in the stream. We'll try to get a couple bosses in before we move on with our day. Actually, what does it say the Forsaken Giant drops? Weapon mods. Doesn't say what kind. We'll fight it once and see if we can get the electric mods out of those. So that's really what I want to try to get, is stack up on some power surge ones. Oh, we should go up here. Cross the bridge. Move it, goat. You're gonna regret running into this bike. And here we are. Go ahead and run up to the boss. See what deer. Oh, we should use some. Oh no. You know what I forgot? We'll teleport back here. I forgot that we never made any of those revives after not being able to revive earlier. Whoopsie. Let's see. Can I actually make some? Adrenaline. We can. We can make 33. I don't think we need that many, because we're only going to be here for a short time. I don't really die too often unless I jump off a cliff. About a minute to wait. Get some more tungsten going. Grab some tungsten from out here while we wait. Oh, we should make some food as well. Hold on. Collect from you. And from you. And then we'll see what we can make. Fruit cake. Sure. Make 3 of those. Sure. Make 1 of those. Sure. Make some of those. Pumpkin stuff. Vegetable stuff. So I just don't care. Steak stuff. Fish stuff. Good enough. We got some food and drink. Let's see if these are done. They are. Good. Boss time.
I hope I'm mistaken.
Surprise!
Attack! We're under attack!
Don't talk about it. Just do it. What are you waiting for?
I hope I'm mistaken.
Haha! No feet for you. Hi. Alright, your turn. Okay. I win. Some gunpowder. I haven't used any gunpowder this season. I haven't even made a secondary weapon. This is the gun that you start with at the beginning of every season. Like, I've got no reason to make anything else. I've just been very lazy for this scenario. I'm only going to be here 2 weeks. I just wanted to collect some currency and things like that before moving to the new server. We'll go ahead and eat a few things and do a few things. Go and have some of that. Go ahead and have one of that. Use a bunch of those. Armor and frog legs, and then make them last for 2 hours. Yeah. I never made any spider ones? Okay, well, that's fine. on my face. Oh, I'm getting hit by this one. That sucks. This is why you stay in the center, or else you just get slapped around the whole time. What do you mean immune? This is exactly when you're supposed to... Oh, sure. Now you want to use it. Okay, sure. Yeah. It's time to smackify the arena. That's not what I meant to do. Thought I got far enough away. I did not. It's okay. Huh? That shouldn't have happened. Alright, well, we'll do middle next. Mistakes were made. Moved off the center platform too quickly. Now. And he's gonna do his little grabby grab. So I need to move out the way. You missed me, buddy. Yeah, nothing there. I'm just gonna take the hit and get a little extra damage in. I've got enough health that I don't care. Plus I got regen foods on. Next time you glow, buddy, you're dead. Make smart decisions. You know, maybe repent. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Hop. And dead. Grab up my arrows. It's a shame we can't get those ones back. Oh, another nutcracker. Level 3. Yay. Oh. Alright, come here. Yay. Use a controller, because why not? Purples. Boo. Victory. What's next? Spider's no fun. We could do spider, but I still need 2 of my daily things. Oh, there's a quest down here that we missed. There's a whole town that we missed. Ooh. Well, why don't we go do that? Motorcycle. Must motorcycle out of here. Yay! Down the stairs. Go. That's not gonna work. Nope. We're done with that. Fighting that Forsaken Giant on Pro is a lot of fun. Especially whenever you do it on solo. I see a lot of people have issues with it, but it's one of my favorites to do solo. Oh, that's right. We decided not to do that town because we were getting killed by the insanity. Because we didn't have good gear before. It's okay. Why not? We'll go get this done. No, I just broke silver. Oh well. Ah, buddy. Hop. It won't let me hit in the air. You fall down. get those cars. Come on over here, grab that. And that's one thing I think they did wrong with this game. Like, the difficulty of finding the crates was so much better before. Like, you really had to search for things, and it feels like they dumbed down a lot of the content for some reason. Like, before, you had to... There was this sound effect that played when you were close to a crate, and you had to use that to find it. Like, the main crates didn't highlight whenever you did the snappy stuff. And in some of the towns, it used to be that there were puzzles that you had to do in order to get to some of the crates. Like, in one of the starting towns, there was... You had to go and find a fuse in order to unlock a door, but you had to go and put the fuse in at a different spot to restore the power first, and then you could go and access an underground bunker, and down there were a few enemies that would spawn when you open the door, and that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. There was a little bit of difficulty in there. And there were other puzzles too, but like, those are the ones people probably experience the most. And like, I don't know. Now it's just so bland. You walk up, you grab the item, and you leave. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Alright, now we just need a rift anchor. And we're done with this place. Guess we could go kill this elite real quick. Might drop a jellyfish, I suppose. Oh, what's wrong? Are you mad? Don't be mad. There we go. Good deal. Oof. No head for you. Stop running away. Get back here. Jeez. Where are all the enemies running? Okay, next, let's go try to get Hale's house. I need to get that done for this week. And then I think I'll be good to go on the rest. Let's see. I doubt it's down here because it was last week. So we can go check. But I'm not reliant on that being the case. Grab this too. Strange door. Okay. There it is. It is here this week. Heck? Okay. Next. It's over here somewhere. Not that, not that. Not that. Is it in here? No. Oh, come on, game. Did that seriously teleport? Okay, come on. Sounds like it's like right above me, so it must be upstairs. Ah, here we go. Come on. Are you a treasure? 210 acid, 7 controllers, 80 stardust swords, and a disco ball. I'll take it. Good stuff. Whatever. What other weekly things do we have to do? Oh, we still haven't. We need to go back and get our platinum crystals. So, 30 seconds till we can teleport back. Alright. Well, in the meantime, why don't we break our legs and grab some oranges? Ooh. Better yet, public crisis event. Bam. We'll do this and then we'll go hand in the next weekly thing. But we're going to need platinum crystal for it. Ah! This person's doing the spray and pray with the shotgun, trying to get, trying to just burn all the enemies. No, come on.
Now's your chance!
Good deal. Oh my god. Grab all of our rewards. And we'll go grab up some platinum crystals and hand in our weekly event warband contribution. Let's see. In here. Platinum crystal. Going to here. Warband. Donate. Platinum crystals. Max that out. Hand it in. And then shop. And we can grab 3 controllers from that. You can also spend the rest of your currency if you really wanted to and get a little bit of rubber, but it costs you a lot of points. There's fruits and other things like that if you really want it. Some acid. Get yourself 43 of them. It's better than nothing. But I typically just buy the extra controllers. I think there's a lot of people that don't know that that's even an option for controllers, but now that we did Hale's House, what was the other weekly one we could do? Oh, I can't remember. That's right. We have to go over here. Move out the way. Whee! Do that there telephone every week. Grab that one. Go northwest and hit this and no. Dead, Jim. And we can go over here and hit this and go up here and hit this final one. And we can come over here. And grab 2 more free controllers every week. I think there's one more. I can't remember what it is, though. Oh, I know one box that we did miss, though. We can hit this teleporter, but we need to go down... Where was it? I think here? Move it, Farmer Joe. I'm in a hurry. Need to repair that bike. It's so much faster. And then go down. I guess we'll teleport here. Perfect. Ah, that's... No, don't do that. The truck isn't too bad to use after you upgrade its speed and things like that. But until you do, it's very slow. I just really haven't bothered with it. We're out of here in 2 days anyway. Might as well save the resources for other things more fun, like ammo. There we go. I don't know if we can recommend a gun. Sniper rifle. Start. I usually do this with a pistol, so I don't know. We'll try it with the crossbow. Fire! Or reconnect, rather. Oh, I wasn't supposed to shoot that, I don't think. Plus 60. Score! 180. I did it. Round over. Round 2. $880. Round 3. Hey, 2,000. I'll take it. We got a flash hider. We got a small frame. So 2 more attachments. Technically, I already have those attachments, so I didn't actually get those attachments, but that's where you get them. You have to get top score on the shooting range. Super easy to get, though. That's one dead rabbit. Stab. Bam. Go ahead and grab it. Hit these cars. Loot some gasoline. But while we do this, that is probably going to do it for us here today, unfortunately. We did manage to get the map cleared out as far as areas. We got all of our Prime War loot. We managed to kill off a bunch of bosses. We reached max level. We got all of our weekly stuff for fishing earlier in the day before the stream. Managed to get a couple new deviations. A bunch more mods. And we also managed to spawn vulture. No vultures! We don't do birds. We also managed to have a bit of fun. Hopefully everybody enjoyed their time here on the stream. And you'll come back out again soon for even more Once Human. Next Sunday, we're actually going to be back over here doing the brand new lunar scenario. So hopefully everybody's looking forward to that and manages to get into a decently populated server and has a lot of fun with it. We're also going to be doing tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to be doing some 7 Days to Die over on Twitch. There's a link down in the description for my Twitch channel. We're going to be back here on YouTube on Sunday, however. So, same time, every time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Usually we do about a 4-hour stream, but there's just nothing to do right now. Hopefully on the next scenario that will have changed. Typically I try to run 2 games simultaneously here, but just current survival games right now, there's nothing I'm really too interested in. I have thought about picking up some Astroneer or something like that, but I want to wait and see what else is coming up, especially with things like Aloft, and there's a couple more MMOs coming up this year that are going to be amazing. But yeah, that is it for the day. Thank you everybody once again. Hopefully you'll consider hitting those likes and subs, checking out all those media links before you go down in the description, and then take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, stay healthy out there, and I will see you on the next one. Bye everybody.